Somebody else who's fighting hard and campaigning hard is Craig Bowyer. Did I say that right? You would have seen his face. He did a beautiful promo for us recently when the teacher mandates were announced. Craig's been creating networks everywhere. Please come up, Craig.
Thank you. It's worth waiting for. For those of you who weren't here two rallies ago, I've got a joke. You have to laugh. Two rats were at the rat hotel. One rat says to the other, "Have you had your COVID jabs yet?" Said, "No, I'm waiting for the human trials." Yes. It's always funny. I love this something like that. Never gets old. Okay, I was almost still a teacher for 10 days. My wife and I have been teaching combined for 75 years. We, in 10 days' time, will no longer be earning $200,000 a year. And we feel very sad, but very, very good about our decision. Yes. We're actually all here, most of us, if we actually personally made that choice. The choice is actually about free will, but it's also about money. At the end of the day, the carrot and the stick, it's the money, the job, the security, that's the thing that people are falling to. And one of the things in our group, the lovely thing about the people involved in this movement, is that there's no judgment on anyone who has the vaccine. There are so many people who are waiting for the Covax and the various other vaccines because they're actually vaccines. So they're waiting for that, and the people in Freedom and all the other groups are quite honour that. And so one of the big things that I've been encouraging teachers in the last few weeks and days is don't judge anyone. They're doing what they think is the right thing for themselves and their family. Please don't. Okay, it's our choice, but we also have to let them have their choice. Because if we attack them, we are really falling for the same trick that we don't want to be treated by. So let us set the example. I've been looking at a little bit of Hitler lately, a bit of history. Quite like my history. And, you know, if you look at Hitler and Goering, there's no difference. The way Hitler slowly worked against, promise one thing and delivered another. Promise one thing, I'll take over Czechoslovakia. Promise another thing, I'll take Austria. Promise one thing, I'll take Poland. Breaking his pole, till they actually had a gutful. Till England had a gutful, but that's enough is enough. Goering, the same thing. Dividing and conquering the minority groups in you know, the Jews, the gays, the gypsies, whatever, the religious radicals, slowly one at a time. Exactly the same thing happened. Let's go with the healthcare workers, let's go with the nurses, let's go with the police. Like I said yesterday, I'm so happy for the police that have been here that no one in South Australia was gang tackled from behind and ridden into the ground. Please thank the police. Okay. So a bit of practicality for those of you who have lost jobs in whatever you field, fire brigade, nurses, whatever you are. Don't resign. The main thing is don't resign. There are so many people in the background that are doing amazing things for law cases and trying to bring to justice certain people in the way they've been treated. As soon as that happens, there'll be a massive class action. All right. But you can't resign, otherwise they'll get you on a technicality. Hold your membership. Re-register. There's a template. There are lots of templates. Safe.cloud has a lot of that stuff. You need to get online. There's a lot of people doing a lot of work. If you're at school, you're a teacher or whatever you're doing, show a lot of decency to your students and your staff. Go out a winner. Do the Red Cross course. You might be teaching in a year's time. We don't know what's going to happen in a year's time. But do the courses. The school's probably paying for it anyway. Do it. Right, keep your registration. Show some dignity. Make it the best 10 days you've ever had in your life, so you go out on the right angle. You want to go out in the right frame of mind. Now, very quickly, Signal. Those of you who've heard of Signal. We've set up some massive groups called, and the future is community. We've heard that a lot today. If we go away from today, and it was a great march, and it was really nice, we're part of something big. Apparently on the news app, what was it, Channel 9? Apparently there were 4,000 people today. 2,000 people today. Yeah, and apparently some people weren't wearing masks either, you know. Yeah. And can I ask you to social distance, please? It's not good enough. All right, so this is what we're fighting. But this will change because we need to start working in community. So what we've set up is, in Signal groups, we've set up North Freedom Action Alliance. North Freedom Action Alliance. We've set up South, East, West, Central, Hills, and Florio. I was setting up, but my phone was on the charger on the left. So what we're doing is setting up Freedom Action Alliance groups so that in Signal, so that you can meet and communicate with people, like-minded people, and we can start to have, like we're doing at Maylands Church, food stalls, so that people who've lost their job, everyone puts some food in, and we actually start. We've heard a lot of stuff about, you know, Joe Biden shouldn't have won the election, etc., etc. We have to now start getting practical about helping each other, doing the things that will get us over that hump. So we've got to feed each other, we've got to think about if we've got a granny flat, we've got to, what do we do with a spare caravan, all that stuff. We've got to start thinking about that now, guys, because the Vax app's coming in February. You know, this isn't going, the boosters, as we've heard, it's not going away. This is not a dress rehearsal. As I said, we're actually in it, right? It's not coming, we're in it. All right, now I just want to finish off. Pray for marriages, support marriages. I'm hearing so much stuff about marriage. We must support each other and show tolerance of each other in marriages. And also, Hitler and Goering both committed suicide and were losers. So just remember that. Keep encouraging each other, and I want to just finish off by, can we all thank Kathy, who does so much for everyone. Thank you.